know, let's be real, we're all kind. Thieves, robbers, drug dealers, you know, alcoholics, one way or another.
There was always chaos in my life. There was always chaos. I didn't have any peace, no inner peace. I couldn't sleep at night. I would go 2 and 3 days with no sleep. Everything I do fails.
All them friends that you thought you had when you was on the street, they're not there. They don't write you. I mean, I had a couple of them write me for the first couple weeks I was locked up, but after that, you don't hear from nobody. You're lucky to have 2 family members that keep in touch with you.
Look, I'm in here on a very violent crime. I got 20 years on first-degree robbery. I got 20 years for attempted murder. Then they enhanced that to life. My life was over with.
Like, the reality don't hit when you're sitting in county jail. The reality don't hit till you see all this razor wire and you walk inside this metal gate.
And we don't trust nothing but that set, that game, themselves, ourselves. If I look at you, I can't trust you. I don't know you.
I had a real wake-up call when I woke up in a place like this and lost everything. My husband, house, kids, you know, self-respect, dignity. You know, I don't know about everybody else, but my kids are on my mind from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed.
My resolve to be a better person, to be a better mother, and to not come back to this place again.
Standing where you're standing right now. Is this real? When they had all the doubts and unbeliefs, disbeliefs, they had all these phobias in their mind. How can I trust people? My daddy hurt me, my mama hurt me, everybody else hurt me, so how can I trust people? And as they begin to walk day in and day out, and they begin to see that, hey, somebody loves me that don't even have to love me. Somebody cares for me that don't have to care for me. Then they begin to see the essence of the real man. And then they begin to see that, hey, this is life. This is the newness of life. So to answer your question, I think I just did. It is real.
I was at the former prison, Pee Wee Valley, and my mother was killed in a car accident during this term of my sentence. I was very angry with God, very confused. I came here to WKCC, joined Rubies for Life. Because of that anger and resentment, I wanted to try and understand. So they helped me have a knowledge that it's not our plan, it's God's plan. And then my mother, that happened for a reason. So my turning point was joining that program.
When I first came up here for this, Malachi Dad, it was about communicating with her. It wasn't about coming up here and going to a religious-based program or nothing like that. I was along the lines of being able to communicate with her. She's 4 years old. But after getting in Malachi Dad's, you know, I've learned to communicate, not only communicate with her, but I have become a Christian, you know, and my whole life has changed in here. It's just been a life-turning experience for me.
After serving as a lawyer and a judge in the judicial system for some time, what is apparent is so often is that there is a cycle in families. Fathers are being absent fathers and mothers not being good mothers. And so what is really needed more than anything and what cannot be replaced is good parents. And that is what is so great about the Malachi Dads and the Rubies for Life program, is that it inspires people, it teaches people to be good parents. We somehow know how to give birth to children and make children, but we are never taught necessarily originally how to raise children. And what cannot be replaced are good parents. And I think that's what HR is really trying to do more than anyone else that I see, is try to change people into being good mothers and fathers.
Reentry in Kentucky and around the prison system is a huge issue for these inmates. Learning the process and learning what they need to do to prepare themselves biblically for getting out and being successful is the gain that we want them to have. We challenge them to understand in this process that if you don't see it before you see it, you'll never see it. Many of them have a new vision, a new direction, and a new goal in their life, and it's because of what Jesus Christ has done for them.
The church is called to leave its building and go out and show the world the love and mercy of Jesus Christ. And so often, if you have a good worship service and people are enthused, the question often becomes, where do we go from here? And HR Ministries enables people to serve Christ in a very personal way, helps facilitate the movements of the Holy Spirit in the lives of Christians to go and serve people by connecting them with persons who need to be served and have needs.